Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to Random Maths Inc. And it's the festive season again, which means that my 12 Days to Christmas video series is going to make a comeback. I know I sort of missed this series last year. I didn't really get to do this series because I didn't really have any free time. I was sort of away right up until Christmas, so I didn't really have time to prepare these sets of videos. But now I'm back. This is the third 12 Days of Christmas series I'm making, and as usual, I'm making 12 videos and I'm uploading 12 different videos over the next 12 days, starting from Christmas Day. So what's the theme this year? What sort of videos am I going to be making? Well, as a lot of people probably know, I am currently at university. I am currently studying my fourth year, and that sort of explains the lack of video uploads because I haven't really been having a lot of time. I'm very bad with time management. So I've been uploading maybe 3 or 4 videos per year, which is a really low number, very inconsistent, and I sort of realized that. But I would say a lot of the content that I've been talking about is actually a lot more interesting because at university I get to learn a lot more stuff. I take many different classes. I take classes in physics, I take classes in computer science, I take classes in mathematics, and it's just my knowledge just expands by so much. And there's so many things I do want to talk about that I don't really get to talk about. But one thing that I always have wanted to do is I wanted to talk about some of the classes that I have taken, maybe give you an idea of what sort of things you could be studying, what sort of different topics in different classes you could be studying, things like that. And I feel now that I'm in my fourth year, I have completed most of the courses that I have to, maybe around 90% of them, and I think I have enough classes that I've taken that I could probably do this that I wanted to do. And so I introduce you my new 12 Days of Christmas series called 12 Classes, and it's gonna, as I said, is gonna start on Christmas Day, which is tomorrow, depending on where you are. And I'm going to upload one video a day, and each of the videos is going to be about one of the classes that I have taken at university. And I'm going to do this for 12 different days. So 12 different classes from the 3 fields that I've talked about, either physics class or a maths class or a computer science class. All of the videos are sort of improvised, so I don't really have a fixed format of what I'm going to do. But it's basically just an introduction to what the classes sort of talk about, what sort of topics you might see in those classes. Some of them I do go into maybe a little bit more detail on one of the topics or some of the topics because it is interesting. As I said, all the videos are sort of improvised. I had a list of topics of things I want to talk about, and I sort of just blabber and go on a bit, so you might realize that in some of the videos you watch. I don't really have, my style of video is a style of video which doesn't really have a fixed format. Some videos I have scripts for, these ones are just free-flowing. I'll just talk about whatever related to the class. I'm not sure how it's going to come out just yet. Hopefully it comes out okay. Or at least if it doesn't it isn't the best, at least you might have a good idea of what sort of things I learn in some of the classes. It's going to cover loads of classes, or 12 of them. Some days I actually clump more than one class in and stuff like that, but you'll just have to wait and see what sort of things I'll be talking about in each of these videos. As I mentioned, it's going to come out over the next 12 days, starting from Christmas Day, which is December the 25th, all the way to 5th of January, which is 12 days. And I'm going to upload the first video as soon as this message video turns 1 day old. So in 24 hours, if this video is at least a day old, then you can check the link in the description. The first episode's probably out. If this video is less than 24 hours old, then you'll just have to wait a little bit. I will upload each of the videos on 11 p.m. local time in Thailand, which I think is 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. or something like that in the UK, or Greenwich Meridian time, or whatever the hell that word is. yeah, so I think that's all I have to say. So I guess I'll see you in the next 12 days talking about each of the different classes. And also thank you for 5K subs. I've never really like made an official video of that. I might do that like sometime in the future. That's some of the ideas I have. There's still loads of videos I do want to make. This channel is not dead. I just don't have time, and so it's sort of dead. And yeah, anyways, thank you very much for watching this very quick update video, whatever. And I will see you guys tomorrow when I talk about the first ever physics class that I've taken at university. See ya.